Hello everybody, I'm Thomas, and welcome back to another Solo Gaming Sunday. This week, Gaia Project Edition, where I am finally getting around to playing some Gaia Project on the channel. This is a game I've had in my collection for a while now, at least a year, probably longer. I mean, this was probably one of the first big games. Like Arkham was kind of first, that was also a pretty big game for me, but also this is a big game. This game was a big deal. It's currently, not that this means everything, but it's currently number 12th on the Board Game Geek Top 100 list. So it's a game people love. It's based on Terra Mystica, which is a game that I know of. I have not really played before, so I'm not going to be great at this game. I'll tell you that much. I am not going to be great at this game. It is also, fun fact, according to Board Game Geek, the weight rating of the game, of like how difficult it is. This is I think it was like a 4.3 or a 4.4 out of 5, which makes it, as far as I could tell from my quick searching, the most rules heavy, most difficult game I have played on the channel yet. So expect some rule mistakes and expect me to not be too great at this game because, yeah, I'm not super familiar with Terra Mystica. So I don't have like that background knowledge of like some of the mechanics and whatnot coming into this game. But I've played it a decent amount in the past. Like when I first got it, I definitely played it a fair amount. And I've been playing it a fair amount this past week to kind of prepare for this stream. What's really nice is Board Game Arena has Gaia Project, and they have a solo capabilities for it. So that's been really, really nice for me to just try to get back into the game, not worrying about all of the upkeep and the bot automation and trying to worry about like making mistakes with that. I could just play the game, try to learn some strategies, relearn the game. So I definitely recommend, if you have Board Game Arena, I'm able to get through a game now in like, and maybe this is the reason why I'm not great at the game, but like my last few games, it took under a half hour. It took right around maybe like 25, 30 minutes, but I would say playing physically with setup and teardown, it's at least going to take twice that, if not with setup, teardown. And if you're like me and pretty inexperienced, it's probably gonna take closer to 3 times that amount. So I definitely recommend checking out Board Game Arena if you're interested in this game and you have that. I believe it's one of the games you do need the premium version to play, but I think Board Game Arena is great. There's lots of other solo games you could play on there, so it might be worth checking out for you. There's also, I should note, for Gaia Project, there is an app, both on the iOS App Store, probably on the Android App Store, and also on Steam for a game, a digital version of Gaia Project. I have not played this personally, mainly because whenever I look at the reviews, I kind of see mixed reviews about it. Seems like it's pretty good, but there's maybe a lot of bugs and whatnot. So I don't really know how good it is. Let me know if you've tried it yourself personally. I'd love to hear some people's thoughts on the app version, because I've been wanting to try it out, but it seems like it's kind of mixed reviews. So I've kind of held off on that. And especially since there is a solo adaptation on Board Game Arena, I'm all about that since I already have a subscription. So I've just been playing that. I think probably, I was double checking this earlier, like I think around 10 games I've played in the last like 2 days on Board Game Arena. And like most of them have been, I completed in like half hour or under. So it's really nice to just learn the game a bit more and just get some more plays in. Having that digital version is super nice. But yeah, this is definitely going to be, it's going to be a lot. This is probably one of the most like table hog of a games I've played. Arkham was up there, Kanban was up there. Same with those two games are probably some of the most like rules heavy, but I guess this definitely beats it, I guess, in Board Game Geek weight wise. And probably table space too. I don't know, because I got the whole research table over here, I got the map over here, the scoreboard over here, I got the AI stuff down here, my player board over here, got like the rules off to the side right here. I got extra like tokens and whatnot kind of hidden under where my player or under where my face camera is and whatnot. So lots of stuff going on. I got most of the setup taken care of. I should shout out, as I've been playing and learning, I have stumbled across a cool website. Some YouTube video I was watching, they shouted out this website called boardgamehelpers.com, and it's super nice for setting up the game because you can just click, one player, random map, generate, and it will generate the random map with all like the randomization, tell you which round markers to grab, what scoring things, what round boosters, what advanced tech tiles there are, and also the normal tech tile placements. It kind of gives you all of that, so you don't have to kind of randomize it yourself, which I thought it saves time for the setup for sure. So yeah, this game is gonna take a while. It's a game I'm still not new to, but I'm still learning. As the more I've been playing it recently, the more I've realized A, that I'm not good at it, and B, how big of a learning curve there is and how good at this game some people are. Because I was starting to go on like Board Game Geek and I was like, oh, I'm playing this like Terran's faction. Like, I wonder if there's like discussions about like good strategies and like openings and whatnot. And there's like so much about different factions, different openings, different player counts. And some people have this game down to like a science, and it's impressive. So, I mean, I can see why people love this game. It seems like some people are very passionate about it, so there's a lot of cool resources out there for learning it, which is really awesome. And yeah, with all that being said, yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty confident I have most of the rules correct. I think if I'm going to make a decent amount of rule mistakes, it will just be for the bot, and mainly when it comes to some of the decisions they'll make, I'll probably mess up. And I might forget some small things, like forgetting to charge power here and there when the opportunity arises. But besides that, I think I have a pretty good grasp on the game, so hopefully I'm not going to be making rules of mistake left and right. I just might be a bit slow going at actually thinking through some of my strategies because I'm still learning the game. And yeah, we'll see how I'm doing time-wise. I anticipate the game's probably going to take at least an hour, probably an hour and a half. We'll see how I'm doing time-wise when I get done. I definitely am going to do one game. Probably do two. But once again, if the first game takes like 2 hours and I'm like drained by the end, then maybe I won't. But yeah, I'm still getting a little bit over my sickness. I think I'm actually at the tail end of it now. Last week, I thought I was at the tail end of it, and I really think that was more like the center of it. So I really do think I'm mostly over it now. I still have a little bit of like a dry like throat, sometimes like dry scratchy throat, so I might have to mute to cough at some points. I got cough drops nearby that I might have to take at some point, but yeah, I think that's all I kind of wanted to ramble through and get out of the way before I hop into the rules explanation, which, boy oh boy, where do I even start with this game? There's a lot of stuff going on. But man, I should note before I get into the rules explanation also, like, as I've been getting back into this game and playing it more, because it's one I haven't played in a while, I forgot how much fun it is. Like, I'm bad at it. I'm still learning the strategies and how to like have good like economy in the game and what the different factions do. Like, I'm only gonna be playing one faction today. I'm only gonna be playing against one faction AI today. But man, I kind of forgot how fun this game is. And like, the more I've been playing it, the more I've been really enjoying this. I was like, man, I kind of, yeah, I'm glad I'm picking it back up, because I'm probably going to continue doing games, especially just on Board Game Arena, because it's so convenient just to pick up, play. I could get them done real quick. I don't have to worry about setup and tear down. I could pause it and come back on a later turn. Like, it's super nice. So I think, yeah, I'm really glad I'm doing this stream, because I've been having, honestly, a ton of fun playing it. I'm definitely a little bit more been a bit more hesitant about actually playing it physically, just because I'm probably gonna make a lot of rules mistakes and it's gonna be a lot slow. It'll be a lot more slow going, but I still think it'll be a fun time because I think this game is really cool. Hello there, Phoenix Knight. Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. Most of my games of Gaia Project on the channel have been over an hour with a couple hour and a half, but I've played it quite a few times. Do you have a particular faction you like playing? I'm curious, because it seems like some people are pretty passionate about certain factions. I've been really enjoying the one that I've been playing recently and that I'll play today, which is the Terrans. That's one thing that's so cool about this game. There's a lot of like randomization in the setup, which I love. There's a lot. So you have the randomization of where the tech tiles can be, the advanced tech tiles that are out. You have the different factions that all play differently. You can have a different board setup. You have the different random round markers, the end of round scoring stuff. And then you also have the different like end game scoring, I forget what they're called, tiles. So I just really like that in this game, there is a lot of variability in the setup, which I think is really cool. Definitely adds a lot to the replayability of the game overall, for sure. And yeah, I like, it's got some cool minis. Not very many games I have minis, so I think that's kind of fun. May not be the easiest to see on the camera. I'll be using my little like zoom in views to like zoom in like that a little bit, which should help maybe see some stuff. If you need to see the research board over here, I can kind of like zoom in like that, and it's not perfect, but hopefully it'll be decent for what we need. But I'll also be kind of narrating what's going on and whatnot. My favorite is the Geodens. Okay, but I'm working through the various factions. Then I'll eventually have to do it again. The other Automon factions. Okay, Geodens. They're one of the brown factions, right? I don't know if was that. No, I'm playing against the Taklons, and they're the ones with like the brain gem. So I kind of forget. I guess I can look real fast what the Geodens like special abilities are. But yeah, I've been having also a lot of fun like trying to learn the different factions. I haven't been doing too much exploring because I'm really just trying to learn the game rules and learn everything. Oh, the Geodens are one of the orange ones. First able to mine on the planet, gain 3 knowledge. Oh, so they are more... Okay, they do more stuff with knowledge. Interesting. Well, cool. Okay. Well, I'm going to try my best to do a rules explanation and trying to cover all the basics without trying to talk for an hour. Which I think, even though there's a lot going on here, I should be able to kind of get through everything at a decent pace. So, the rules for Gaia Project. The objective is pretty simple. You're trying to make the biggest, baddest, sexiest galactic empire. And right now I'm playing against, there is an AI. Just talk a little bit more about them, but that's who I'm competing against. There's also a neutral player for the end of game scoring up here that I'm kind of also competing against. But in the end, I'm just trying to get the most victory points by having the coolest and biggest and best space empire is what it all boils down to. So each round, there are 6 rounds total. There's a little round tracker up here. And maybe I'll talk about this stuff over here first. So this little scoreboard, there's 6 rounds, and at the end of each round, or for each round, there are different round scoring tiles, which is different scoring opportunities that you'll have for each round. So this first one, you can gain 2 victory points each time you move up the research track over here. Pretty cool. Or this round 2 is every time you upgrade to a trading post, you get 3 victory points. Pretty neat. So each round you have additional ways to score points, and that's what all of this is for. Also, these 2 tiles here, I guess I can maybe zoom in a little bit on this, maybe. My camera, these are not like lined up all that too well, but and then there's 2 of these tiles down here that represent end game scoring conditions of stuff that at the end of the game, whoever's in first place gets 18 points, second gets 12, and third gets 6 points. So those will be pretty important as well. I'll quickly note that these 2 scoring conditions are, this one is the number of Gaia planets you have in your colony, I guess, in your empire, whatever. And then also this one, the bottom one, is for number of sectors, which are kind of the individual like tiles here of the board, which there are 7 of total. So those are the 2 endgame things. So there's 6 rounds. Each round, well, first I have to also, there are these round boosters that you can choose each round. I'll have to do that as part of my setup here in a second. There's still a little bit more of my setup I haven't done yet. I kind of want to wait until I start to do my setup, but I'll be choosing one of these round boosters. And it's kind of like what it sounds like. You pick one each round and it gives you a little boost. So this one gives me 4 extra gold income, and I score 8 points at the end of the round for every Gaia planet in my empire. Or the next one just gives me knowledge and ore. So they just give you different benefits. You have them for the round. At the end of the round, you put them back up and you grab a different one. So that's that. So let me go over the actual round structure. So the first phase of each round is you have the income phase where you gain your income. So a lot of stuff. We'll have, there's 3 kind of main resources in the game. There's kind of a lot of different ones, but you have your gold, which is represented at the top here with the yellow markers. You have knowledge, which is represented by this blue marker, and then you have ore, which is represented by that white marker. You also have power, which is what this area is for, and you have QIC, which are these little green cube things. Those are kind of all the main resources. So first phase is income phase of each round, where you just gain income. So on your board, you'll see that certain things are marked with a little hand holding out underneath it. That's to represent income. So I get 1 knowledge and 1 ore income based off my board. And it's pretty cool then, because how it works is as you start building more stuff and placing more stuff on the board, you'll uncover more spots and gain more stuff on your income. So if I build these 2, I forget what they're called, research labs, I think, then I would have 3 knowledge each income phase instead of just 1. So it's a pretty cool little system. So first phase is income, you can get your stuff. Next phase is Gaia phase. It's kind of one of the main things. This game's called Gaia Project. So let me zoom out. So got this map up here, a lot of different planets, different colors and whatnot. So these purple planets are called transdim planets, and they are planets that are, you aren't able to settle on them. They have to be Gaia formed to be able to be turned into a Gaia planet that you can actually settle on. And so you have these little Gaia former minis is what they're called. And I start with 1 because I'm already the first spot on this track where you get your first. And during the Gaia phase, when you do a Gaia form, your power goes into this little green spot, which is for your Gaia, like forming. And then during the Gaia phase, that's when it comes back into your little power cycle here, which power cycle is another thing I'll go over here in a minute, but there's gonna be a lot of stuff and we kind of bounce it around here. So that's the Gaia phase. Then phase 3 is the main phase of the game where you're doing your actions. And there's like 8 different main actions. 8 different main actions. And there's also like some free actions, and then there's a passive action. And I'll try to go through all of them real quick. There's a nice little reference card here with all of them, so I can remember also. First one, kind of an important one, is placing mines, where you can place and build a mine on a planet. There's a lot of things that go into building a mine. Well, first off, by default, mines cost 2 gold and 1 ore. You also need to be in range of another planet, or another, like, one of my buildings. If I want to build a mine, I have to be within range of another one of my buildings, which this tracker over here on the research board is what tracks range. So starting out, my range is 1. So this isn't going to be like an actual thing, but hypothetically, if I had my mine on this planet, then the range of 1 I could build on the red or orange planet. But here's the thing. Each person has a preferred planet type. I'm the blue faction, so my preferred planet is blue. Playing against the brown faction, their preferred planets are brown. This little wheel of planets up here is pretty important because it shows you kind of, it shows a good representation of what planets are kind of near your planets as far as terraforming steps. because some planets are harder to get than others. So for example, my blue planet, if I'm on this brown planet here and I want to go onto this blue planet, since it's my home planet, I don't have to pay anything besides the cost of the mine, which is great. But if my mine was on this blue planet and I want to build on this brown, well, that is, if I start with my brown planet, that's 1, 2, 3 steps away. So you can think of 3 terraforming steps away from my planet. So this little track over here marks terraforming steps. So 3 steps would be, the current cost of each step is 3 ores. So that's 9 extra ore I would have to spend to terraform that to be able to place a mine there. So that's going to come up a lot, that you can't just place mines on planets. A lot of the times you have to do terraforming to it first, which is going to cost ore based on whatever this track is over there. And then you can place your mine. Gaia planets you can place on by spending a QIC. Cool. First action done. And that's like one of the main ones. So cool. We got that taken care of. Next is Gaia forming, where if you have a Gaia former, you can, if you're within range of a transdim planet, you can put that on there and spend the appropriate number of power, which to start is 6 power. So you move 6 power from your little areas, 1, 2, and 3, wherever, to your Gaia area. And then at the start of next round, the thing is Gaia formed and you can start building stuff on it. So that's how that works. Action 3 is upgrading upgrading buildings. So once you actually have mines built, then you can start upgrading them to these other building types that are on my board. You can't build, this is like a planetary institute. You can't just build a planetary institute. You have to build a mine, upgrade it to a trading post, and then upgrade it to a planetary institute. So upgrades are kind of, the price is listed over there. The only one that's kind of weird is the trading post, which can be, it's either going to cost 6 gold or 3 gold, depending on if there's an enemy within range of the mine you're upgrading. Within range means 2 spaces. So if I have a mine way over here, not next to any enemies, then it's going to cost the full 6 gold. But if I have it right next to a enemy faction, then it's only going to cost 3 gold. And that's upgrading. Whenever you upgrade to the research labs here or the academies, what's nice is it's kind of hard to see, but there's a little outline below it. And what that means is whenever you upgrade to these or these, you get access to one of these tech tiles over here, which is pretty sweet. They can be handy things from just giving you victory points to giving you abilities that you can use each round to giving you additional ways to score. Lots of cool tech tiles over here. The other thing that happens when you grab a tech tile is you also go up the related track. So if I were to grab this 4 income of gold tech tile, I would go up the knowledge track 1 spot. These 3 at the bottom, if you grab those, you can go up any track, which is pretty neat. So that's upgrading. Action 4 is you can form a federation, which you can do by, you need a total of 7 power worth of buildings. So each building, I'll try to zoom into my little faction sheet here. Underneath it, there are little purple circles. That represents the power of the building. So the top buildings have 3 power, the middle have 2, and the mines have 1. So to form a federation, you need at least 7 power worth of buildings. And ideally, you want them close together. But if I had, let's say, this here, Planetary Institute here, and a mine here, to form a federation, they need to be connected, and you use these little blue cubes as satellites to connect them, which these, I would just need 1 satellite connecting them right in the middle. The cost of buying a satellite is basically you just have to discard power from your little power area. And that's that. And then you have a federation form. Federations are handy because sometimes there's criteria for final scoring and round bonuses for federation, which in this game there's not. But the other main thing is there's these 6 different options for different federation tokens that you can get, from just 12 victory points to 7 victory points and 2 ore, and some 7 victory points, 6 gold. There's lots of cool different federation tokens that you can get. Also, you need Federation tokens to get these advanced tech tiles up there. So that's a Federation. Action 5, I'm going to try to speed through these a little bit more. Action 5 is the research board over here, and you can do some research. So knowledge, the blue tracker here, is one of your main resources that you have in the game, and you use that to progress on the different research tracks over here. There's 6 different tracks. They all kind of do different things. I'll quickly describe what they do. This left one is the terraforming track. Gives you ore and also decreases the cost of terraforming steps. You next have the navigation track, which gives you QIC. I forget their QIC, like cubes, I guess they're QIC cubes, and then also it can decrease, or it can increase the range of where you can build. This is the AI track, which just gives you QIC cubes. This is the Gaia forming track, which makes it easier to Gaia form, costs less power, and also gives you more Gaia formers as you get further down. This is the economy track, which just gives you stuff during your income phase. And then finally, knowledge track, which just gives you knowledge during your income phase. So you spend 4 knowledge to progress up one of these tracks. It's important to do because some of these tracks are really important. Also, at the end of the game, you get points for if you're like in the top portion of the track. Essentially, you get 4 points for each spot you make it up here. So if you're at the 5th spot, you would actually get 12 points. If you're in the 4th spot, you get 8 points, or just the 3rd spot, you get 4 extra points. So extra points is good. And yeah, also being towards the top of these tracks is also one of the requirements that you need to get the advanced tech tiles. That's the research board. Those are the main actions. We only have a few more to go over. So action number 6 are these power actions and QIC actions. So a lot of these actions down here have a listed number of power that it takes to do the action. And I just grab one of these tokens and choose which one I want to do, and I would cover it up and spend 4 power to do that. There's also these actions over here, which I could spend my QIC cubes to do. This one gets me points. This one just redoes a Federation token, and this gets me a tech tile or an advanced tech tile. Pretty cool. Then you have 7th action is just these orange backed little hexagons are the one, just like they're just extra actions you can do. So that's what that is about. There's one on my board that's uncovered there. And then the final one is just passing. You can just pass, and that's the kind of the final action. So yeah, lots of actions. That's what they all are. Excuse me. Okay, so I'll quickly talk about power and then talk about the AI. And then I kind of just want to get into this because I think those are the only 2 things I kind of need to still cover. So power is a pretty interesting, like a mechanic in this game. So you got these little cubes. I start with 4. I'll maybe zoom in a little bit more. It's a little bit easier to see. So you have 3 different areas, areas 1, 2, and 3. I start with 4 power cubes in my area 1 and 4 in area 2. So throughout the game, there's different ways to charge power. And then once it's in area 3, you can use power for like these power actions that are at the bottom of the research board. You can't use them until you have enough in area 3. That's when it's like fully charged and ready to go. Power always has to be fully charged from previous areas. So like even though there's power in area 2, I have 4 cubes there. I will not be able to move that to area 3 till I get these 4 cubes out of area 1. Yeah, that's kind of it when it comes to power. There are some free actions that you can do with power, and there's kind of also just some other free actions you can do in general. So I could spend 4 power to get a QIC cube, 1 power to get a gold. I'd also spend an ore to get a gold, an ore to add an extra power cube. Those are just free actions I can kind of do anytime, but that's how it works with power. Like I kind of mentioned, you need its power to buy satellites to form federations. You also need power to do Gaia forming and whatnot. 4 power areas if you count the Gaia area, but I'm probably getting ahead of you. That's a good point. Yeah, I guess, I mean, you have 3 main ones, and then you have this Gaia area that's off to the side, which, yeah, I kind of already talked about, but when you do Gaia forming, that's where the tokens go. And then normally, once you Gaia form and you take your tokens out of there, they go back to area 1. My faction is a little bit cooler, and they just go straight to area 2. The main other thing to note when it comes to power is the concept of charging, which is the kind of last action I'm going to talk about because it's more of a passive action. So I mentioned each building has a power amount on it. And so you can passively charge power if an opponent plays or upgrades a building within range of you, which I said range is 2. So if I have a mine on this black planet here, and then they upgrade their mine here to a trading post, I'm just gonna use one of my trading posts. That's 2 power is what the trading post is worth. So what I have the option to do is you can spend 1 victory point less than the power to charge that much power. I don't know if that's the best way to explain it, but this trading post is worth 2 power. I can spend 1 victory point to charge 2 power. So whatever the amount of power is, you can spend 1 victory point less than that amount to charge that full amount of power. What's nice is mines, well, they only charge 1 power, so they don't cost any victory points. They're free. So if the AI is building mines within range of my stuff, then it's just free power. I don't even have to spend victory points to do it, which is nice. I think that's it when it comes to power. And I think that's more or less all the rules. The last thing I'll quickly touch on is the AI. So there is an AI in this game. Its decisions are dictated by a deck of cards. They also have their own faction card with their own faction action. I'm playing against the Taklons, which is one of the brown planet factions. Their faction action is they build a mine on the closest spot to me. They take a power QIC action and they gain 2 victory points. I'll quickly show you a lot of so I already have the deck made here. These are the cards set aside, but each of the cards set aside have kind of 2 sides to them. They have the main action side and then they have the supporting action side. And how it's going to basically work is each round I will draw a card, place it next to one of the existing cards to get a full little action for them to do. And then I will discard a card for their next round, draw a new card, slide a card over, and then that forms this like middle portion here is what you kind of care about. And this will dictate what action they do and also how many victory points they gain that round. And that's pretty much it. They have a number of actions that's pretty much similar to mine. They have stuff like moving up their highest track on the research thing, or taking a power QIC action, building a mine, doing their faction action, moving up a random thing on the research, or upgrading a building are some of their main ones. So I already have a little deck built over here, and how it works is they have 3 cards on top, and then the bottom 3 cards are rotated. And basically, once one of the bottom 3 cards shows an X like that on the one I draw, that means that's when they pass. Hopefully that makes sense. It'll make a bit more sense as I start going. But I think that's all I want to cover. I don't want to be talking about rules all day because it's also going to take me a while to play. And I'd like to try to get through 2 games, but I don't know how likely that's going to be. But I really think that's the gist of it. At the end of the day, I'm trying to get as many victory points as possible. There's lots of ways to do that. There's different ways each round. There's 2 ways at the end. There's also additional ways I can get from just extra little tiles and whatnot. Yeah, I think that's it. So I've done most of the setup. The 2 things I've not done for myself is I have to place 2 mines on the board, and I also have to grab my round booster for the first round. So first, let me update this. Okay. So let me think about my mines. This is kind of a big first decision. So I have to place them on the blue planets because those are mine, my like home world style. And I think I definitely want to place one up here because I want one close to theirs. They have a mine on that brown planet up there. I also want to be close to a lot of transitant planets because my whole faction relies on Gaia forming. I guess I should also really quickly talk about real fast. Each faction has their own special abilities and unique aspects to them. So, for example, I already started on level 1 of Gaia forming, so I already start with a Gaia former. I already talked about my Gaia area is a little bit different for power, because instead of going back into area 1, it goes into area 2. And do I have a third thing? I mean, I know I have my Planetary Institute action. I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything else. Okay, now. And then also, once I build my Planetary Institute, I unlock this, where I will get income of 4 power charging, income of adding 1 power to area 1. And then anytime I move, once my Planetary Institute is built, anytime I move power from my Gaia area back into my normal power supply, I could spend that on different resources and whatnot, which is basically the same as I could over here. So if I move 6 power back, I could get 6 gold, or I could get 2 ore, or the QIC and 2 gold. I have some cool options. So my faction is definitely going to be big on Gaia forming. That's going to be what I'm going to be trying to do probably from round 2 onwards. I'm not going to probably focus it on round 1. So that being said, I got this planet over here, which I don't like that one. This one down here, which I don't really like. This one is probably my best option because it's kind of close to some transdim planets. It's right next to one. There's also a Gaia planet there, transdim there. I really like that spot, actually. This is, I think, a good starting map. I don't want to jinx myself too much. Then finally, I need to choose my round booster. So that's a thinker. Because what my goal for round 1, well, I got points for when I move up the research track, which I'm gonna do at least once. I'm gonna do that twice. I'm gonna do it once with my knowledge, and then I'm gonna try to get to a research lab. Is my kind of goal. Build a research lab, and then build as many mines as possible. That's my round 1 goal. So what can I do to help get me there? I'm trying to think of what would be better, either the ore and the knowledge, or the 4 gold. I already don't have a lot of gold, and gold's gonna be kind of tough to get, but ore is like what you need for the terraforming steps and whatnot, so that's always kind of an issue. I think first round I'm not gonna even be building a mine there. I'm not gonna even be Gaia forming. I'm not gonna even have stuff super close. I mean, if I had like white and red planets. I guess there is a white planet there. Okay, so maybe I'll do, yeah, build probably a mine there and there. So at least needs 3 extra ore. How much do I have? 4, plus I want to build that. I haven't even done income phase yet, so I'll still get stuff from income. Because I need 5 there. 6, 7... We need like 10 total. I'll be getting 3. I'm gonna be like 3 or shy. Okay, so what I think I'll do is I could get the victory points. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this tile. You know what? That sounds good. So I'm gonna choose this round booster, which will give me 1 point at the end of the round for each mine I have, and then also I will get an extra ore during the income phase, which we're now gonna start round number 1, starting with the income phase. So I'm gonna do ore first, which I get 3, 4 total, bringing me up to 8. As far as knowledge, I just get 1, and then gold, I don't get any. I'm not charging any power or anything else. So that's that for income. Gaia phase, we're skipping because no one's doing any Gaia forming. The AI doesn't do any Gaia forming, so we don't have to worry about me doing it, and I'm not doing it. So we're on to the action phase, the main portion of the game, and I get to go first. This is the little first player marker. It's gonna be getting passed back and forth between me and the AI. And I should, one last thing, before I get too deep into this, before I really start round 1, I should note the AI, how it works. And this is, so I love when games do this. I mean, most games that have AIs do this, but they have a bunch of different difficulties. They have like 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 5 different difficulties of AI. They have the Automalian level, you have the Automa, you have the Automatisch, you have the Otama, and the Albtrauma are the different AI levels. The Automalian being the easiest, and that is what I am playing on. The main changes from that is I take out one card from their deck to start with, and instead of starting at VP 10 like I do, they start at victory points of 0. So I just want to quickly note that, yes, I am playing against the absolute easiest of the 5 difficulties, and I'm still probably going to get crushed, but I just wanted to make sure to note that. And now we can actually start round number 1, and I get to go first. So like I said, my main goal of round 1 is I want to build a research lab and build probably as many mines as possible. It looks like I'm going to be able to build at least 2. So that's good. I'm just trying to think of the exact order I want to do stuff. I probably want to build mines first because I don't want them beating me to it. So, but I'm not really going to be able to because my range right now is only 1. You can spend a QIC to extend your range by 2 temporarily, but I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to. What I will do instead is I'm going to just upgrade my mine to a trading post, which, since it's within range of a enemy building, it only costs me 3 gold. 1, 2, 3, and then I spend 2 ore, which is pretty all right. I'm glad I don't have to pay full price, which is nice. Let me scoot this over just a little bit more, give myself a little bit more space over here. And we'll see what the AI is doing first. So since they have no cards, one goes to the right, the other goes to the left, and that forms the little center area. So they are moving a random research token up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going up 1 on the navigation track, and they gain 0 victory points, and that's it for their turn. Hello there, Christopher Ray. Happy Sunday. Good day, just hanging out while you play. Hope you're feeling better. I appreciate that. Appreciate you just hanging out. Yes, I am feeling better. I do think I'm actually towards the end of this, whatever I have. I think this is the first time I've had a serious cold, because that's what this has got to be. It's got to be like a cold or a flu. I don't think it's COVID. I mean, I didn't get tested, but I've had COVID in the past, and I know this was nothing like it, but I've also, when I looked up cold symptoms, like, I think that's what I have, but I've just never, I don't know if I've really ever had a cold before, especially like to this extent, but I do think I'm at the actual tail end of it now. I feel a lot better than I did at least last week. Still have a bit of a dry throat, but besides that, definitely a lot better. So appreciate you saying that though. But yeah, no, we're back to my turn. The AI went, and luckily their turns are pretty quick, so as long as I don't have to make any big decisions, then I can just go. So I got my research, or my trading post. I think I just want to upgrade to a research lab now. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do that. So that's gonna cost me 5 gold, bringing me down to 7, and then also 3 ore, bringing me down to 3, but then I can upgrade that trading post to the research lab. And then what's nice is, since I upgrade to a research lab, I get to grab a tech tile. Lots of good options here. I really like this one, and I want to go up the navigation track anyway, so that is a great option. I grab that, move up 1, and I also get a QIC token. I don't think I mentioned this in kind of my initial rules explanation. Some icons on here have like a little white outline and a white little star at the bottom. That means you just instantly gain that thing. Otherwise, it'll have like a hand underneath, and then that means you just get it during your income phase. So that's that. Back to the AI. They discard the right card. That slides over, and they draw their next top card. So they will be building a mine, focusing on the top thing, which is building it on a Gaia planet within range 2. So it looks like there are a couple within range 2 down here. They'll be going kind of top down. So I believe that's the planet they'll be building on. I also forgot they should be building satellites whenever they build stuff, but there's no scoring stuff for satellites, so I don't really think I'm gonna worry about that. But I think technically I should be placing satellites every time they place mines. Yeah, Yeah, sometimes so one of the final scoring things over here is for number of satellites you have. So if that was an option, I would do it then, but I think I'm chilling. And then also they gain a victory point. I also went up the victory track, so I gained 2 victory points. I forgot about that. I'm glad I just remembered. It's back to my turn. Got some options for sure. I mean, I got my research lab, which is good. I have 3 ore left over, so I can build at least a couple of mines, at least maybe 2. I don't know. Well, what I first need to do is spend my 4 knowledge on the research track again to get to the next level of navigation. So now my range is 2, so I can actually like reach this this Gaia planet and reach that white planet there. I also get 2 more points because of my round scoring booster. And then we're back to the AI's turn. We're in the bottom 3 cards of their deck, so if it's a X at the top, then we pass, and it is. So they don't do the action. They don't get the victory points. They do a couple things. They first grab the tile based on this, the round booster. So they're grabbing the far left round booster and returning their old one to the right. Then they score based on, let me zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. At the top of the round boosters up here, there's kind of 2 separate numbers. There's a number on the left and a number on the right. Number on the left is for the first 3 rounds. Number on the right is for the second 3 rounds. So we're in the first 3 rounds, so the AI is only getting 2 points. So I move them up to that. And then the final thing I have to do is I take a card from the little deck of cards and shuffle that into their deck. So each round they get another card. But like I said, I'm doing the easy mode where I already started with 1 card removed, so it shouldn't be too bad to go. And they passed early, so that's good for me. I'm all about that. They already did take a Gaia planet, which I don't love, which I should also move up 1 on there, but that's fine. I guess also I should be spot 2 on this one. Okay. I'll make sure to keep this updated. I guess it's not the hardest thing to keep updated because I can update it kind of whenever, but well, it's only at the end of the game when it really matters. But I like keeping a accurate score if I can. Okay. Well, a couple more things I want to do. Well, since it's just I have free reign, the AI is not doing anything else. I'll first take the free action I have here for my tech tile to charge up 4 power, which is now in area 2. I wish I had another way to get that to area 3 so I could actually use it, but I guess I just have to wait. What else do I have? Some extra. I could still have some options. Still got some options. I think first I will spend a QIC cube to build a mine on this planet. So that's going to cost me 2 gold and 1 ore. And then I can move up 1 on that track because built a mine on a Gaia planet. Yeah. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything. What else? So I'd love to build another mine, but I don't think I can. Because right now the cost of a terraforming step is 3 ore. I have 2 ore total. I basically would need 2 more ore from somewhere, and I just don't have it. I could turn this QIC into an ore, which is not a great thing to do. It's an option, but it's not something I want to do. Let me take a gander at what I got, but I'll probably just have to pass here and just deal with it. I wish there was another Gaia planet within range. This one's 1, 2, 3. That's 4 away. That's so far. If I had a second QIC, I could extend my range and then be there. So I guess, is there a good way I could get a QIC? I could spend 4 power, but I don't have the 4 power to spend. It's a struggle, man. Space. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all I can really do. I want to do more. I really want to do more. I think that's all I can do. Yeah, well, wait, 1. Okay, I do have a 1 option. I don't know if it's a good one. Well, it might not be a bad idea. Is I have a QIC, so I can extend my range. Its current range is 2. I can expand it by 2 to get 4. From my research lab up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, I could place a mine on that blue planet. Wouldn't have to pay the terraforming cost. That could be pretty good. I wouldn't mind trying to get an extra mine out. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna spend the ore, 2 gold, spend the QIC to extend my range, and build a mine way over there. That also puts me in another sector for this quest, which is good. And that gives me, I think, a decent start of a research lab and 3 mines. I mean, normally I only get 2 out, so I'm glad I got the 3rd. That'll help, well, not really help with my ore production because I didn't get anything from uncovering this last spot, but that's okay. I'll survive, and I think at this point I will pass. What's coming up next round is upgrading to research labs. Research labs, kind of expensive. How's my ore production? My ore production is bad, but my gold production is worse. I mean, ideally, I'd love to build a planetary institute next round, but I don't think I'm going to have the resources to do that. Right now I'm going to be... I'll have enough... No, I won't have enough ore. I'll be 2 ore short and like a lot of gold short. I'll be like 6 gold short. Yikes. Oh, also, my round booster scored me points for how many mines I had. So I had 3 mines, so 1, 2, 3. I get 3 points from that. Yeah, give me a hot second. Let me think about, because I really want to build that planetary institute, but I'm going to be way short on stuff. I'll go with this. This one's pretty good. This round booster gives me 2 gold income and also a QIC income. And I think that's going to be it for round number 1. I guess I didn't explain this early in the rules. There is a final phase, and that's just a cleanup that happens after actions, which is just removing any tokens on these and that, and then flipping over the round marker, I think, is the only other thing I gotta do. The AI was the first to pass, so they get to go first. And yeah, I guess we're on to round 2. Let's see if I could start getting some stuff built. So first thing they're doing is upgrading. Excuse me. So they upgrade priority. Their upgrade priority is Planetary Institute, Trading Post, Academy, Research Lab. So they only have mines out right now, so they're upgrading to a trading post, and the direction is kind of going top left, going downwards. So this mine up top is what's getting upgraded to a trading post. Boom. And then also it's within range of my stuff, so I could charge some power. I think I will. I can spend 1 victory point to charge 2 power, which is now in area 3, and it's usable on some of these power axes down there, which is pretty sweet. They also score 1 victory point because of the card. And now it's to my turn. Okay. Oh wait, I forgot income phase. Let me back up for a second. I forgot income phase. I was getting a little bit ahead of myself. We do income real fast. So I get 3 ore, bringing me up to 4. I get 2 knowledge, bringing me up to 2. 2 gold, bringing me up to 5. And a QIC. Glad I remembered that. Jeez. I probably would have noticed at some point. Okay, now income's done. And Gaia phase we skipped, so yeah, now we're good. And now it's back to my turn. Try to do some math here. So I have 4 ore. I'm gonna be like 2 shy. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to get that extra ore. I also have only 5 gold, and I'm gonna be like 4 gold short, because I could definitely charge up some of my power and do some of the stuff over here, but it's not gonna be enough. Well, how much gold am I short? So I have 5 now, and I need 9 total. Yeah, I'm not gonna be close enough. This sucks. Okay, so I'm gonna first do the free action of charging up some of my power and move 4 power to my level 3 area. So now I have 6 power, so I could definitely start doing some actions over here. Great. Let me put that, no wait, I did that wrong. The one on the right, it gets discarded. That slides down. New card over here. So they're blocking off a power action on the far left, and then they gain 3 points. 1, 2, 3. They're starting to catch up, slowly but surely. It won't be long until they overtake me. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do here. I have 4. See, I'm just 2 ores short. How can I get 2 ore? Not with power. Get a tactile, but I don't have any ways to get a tactile. I kind of do if I upgrade my research lab to an academy, but then like, then what, you know? I don't have enough research to do, because that would be great if I could just move up the research a little bit more. It's a thinker. I don't want to sit here too long because I want to definitely keep this moving, but I also don't want to make a complete fool of myself. I'm just trying to think, how can I do what I want to do? I have to hope they just like build more stuff near me, I think. What sucks is I just realized I don't even have a planetary, I don't have a mine near their stuff, so I'm gonna be paying the full gold cost. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Okay, you know what? I think that changes everything then. Then I'm gonna spend 4 power to over here do this action and get, I don't think a planetary institute's happening this turn, which that's not good because that's like one of my main things. That's one of my main abilities. I guess I'm not. Yeah, so whatever. I'm up to 12 gold though, so I can at least build 2 trading posts, which is kind of nice. Especially the round booster is for building trading posts, so that'll be helpful. I just won't get that planetary institute this round. Okay, so they're building a mine. They want to prioritize this number of sectors. They can build up to 2 away. So I think it's this yellow planet next to mine because it starts at the bottom, it's going left and right. Range of 2, they're prioritizing sectors. So it'd pretty much be this transdim planet or that yellow planet, and then the yellow planet is less terraforming cost than the transdim. I believe that's how that works. Transdim for them is 2, yellow is 1. So feel free to yell at me if I'm wrong. If any of you know, or if you're watching this in the future, feel free to comment and yell at me. But I think they're building a mine there. They gain a point. I can also then charge a power for free because they're building near my stuff. That is nice though, because now I won't have to worry about the full cost of a trading post. Okay, I guess it is a little bit of a silver lining, and that they didn't build on the transdim, so I can maybe Gaia form that later if I get to that part of the map, which I should be able to. Once I get to range 3, I can build there and then kind of hop over there, build here and get there and there. I have options to kind of loop around, but I just need to act fast before they start getting to these plans before I do. So back to my turn. I guess I'll go ahead and upgrade this mine to trading post, which is kind of nice because I don't have to pay the full cost. So 1, 2, 3 gold and 2 iron. This is my action. Fun stuff. So let's see, is the AI passing? They are. Wow. Getting kind of lucky with these passes. So they are not doing the action. They are grabbing the middle round booster, returning their round booster to the right. Then they score 3 victory points for the round. 1, 2, 3. I also score 3 because I built a thing. 1, 2, 3. And then last thing is they just add another card to their deck. They get to keep the first player marker as they will go first next round. Man, they've passed first kind of option first 2 rounds, which is pretty good. I mean, I'm not complaining. So what am I looking at here? Gosh, how can I get 2 more ore? I could get 1 with my QIC, and then I'm still just 1 ore short. I can trade 3 power for an ore, and I'm pretty sure you can like discard power to get power. I forget exactly how that works. Let me see if it mentions that in the rules, because I kind of forget that part. With the power cycle, you can like discard power from a certain area to move power to a different area. There's a little symbol for it, but I also don't know. Maybe that's under like the passive actions. I don't want to be look at the rules too much, but okay, discard 1 power token from area 2 of your power cycle to move 1 power token from area 2 to area 3. There we go. Okay, so that's actually kind of nice. This might solve my problem. But will it? Let me think about what I'm doing here. Because basically I can discard a power token to move 1 into area 3. I could do a free resource conversion to move all 3 of these to get me an ore. And then I can spend my QIC, which I hate doing, but it'll get me an extra ore to get me to 4. And then that's enough to get me a Planetary Institute. I like that. Yeah, I think then I'll just build it. Right there. Swap out the trading post. Not too bad. Cool. And this will now get me 4. It'll charge 4 power each round. I'll add a new power each income phase. And then I have access to my Gaia forming ability, where I get to spend the Gaia power I spend on some cool resources. Okay. AI already passed, so I can just do whatever at this point. Well, I think first I definitely want to start trying to Gaia form some of these Transdim planets. I'm trying to think of where. Probably the one closest to me, because they prioritize mines close to them, or too close to me whenever they do their faction action. So yeah, I'm gonna send my Gaia former to that Transdim planet. I have to spend 6 to do that, so 2, 4, 6, all in my area 1. Nice. So next round, that will be Gaia formed into a what's it called? The Gaia planet? Yeah. Okay. Let me think what else I want to do, because I have a lot of gold. Oh, I didn't spend my gold. I was like, I have a lot of stuff left. Yeah, because I didn't spend it. There we go. So I only have 3 gold left. There's not much I can do with that. I already did that action. I think I'm just gonna pass at this point. I don't think there's much else for me to do. Okay, all right. So let me put my round booster back. Figure out what I want to do. How many mines do I have? I have 2 mines. I'm gonna have 3 next round. I'm just trying to think which of these round boosters will be better. One that gives me 1 VP per mine, or 1 VP per Gaia planet. It's a tough one, because I have 1 already. I'm going to have 2, and I can build on another. I get a QIC, which I will be able to next round. From a couple different ways I could. Probably going up the nav track some more. I want to go up the income track also at some point. It's not as crucial, but it is. Income is nice because it's just, you know, some extra income. That's a thinker. That's a thinker. I could also get the tactile if I upgrade to like. Let me see. What's my? So I'm gonna get 3 ore, putting me at 3. That's it. So I wouldn't mind trying to. 3 ore. I'm gonna have like no money. I have 3. I'm gonna need extra money, so I think I'm gonna. I could get the QIC one up there. That only bumped me to 5 gold. I will be getting this back, which I could spend on stuff. One of those is a QIC, so I could get that instead. That's a mine. A mine's worth what? An ore's worth 3. Or 3, 2. Sorry, I'm just doing some maths in my head. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the 4 gold and the Gaia planet. Sounds good. Okay, cleanup phase. Clean up all that. And we're on to round. Oh, yeah, we're on to round 3. Okay. So income phase first. So gold, I get 4. Or I get 3. Just 3. And knowledge, I get 2, bumping me up to 4, so at least I can do something. I also add 1 and charge 4. So I add a power. I could charge 1, 2, 3. I'm wasting one of my charges, but that's okay. Then Gaia phase. First Gaia phase, I can actually do some stuff. So I move all my power back into there. And then since I move 6 power back, I can spend 6 power on some stuff. I think I want to spend it on a QIC and 2 gold. Sounds like a good deal to me. And then I guess I can put a Gaia planet under that train stem. Cool. Then we're back to the action phase, and AI is going first again. So let's move their deck over a little bit. See what they're doing first. They are upgrading. And it looks like they are upgrading to their Planetary Institute, right? Yeah, because that's what they prioritize first. So that is within range of my stuff, so I can charge power if I want to. That would be, let me move up their VP first. 1, 2, 3. I could spend 2 victory points to charge 3 power. That might be worth it. I don't want to do it too often because we're already really, like, we're only separated by like 4 victory points now, but I'll do it. Because then with my free action here, I'll be able to have pretty much all my power charged again, which will give me a lot of options. Okay. Man, oh man. And what is the round thing? To build an academy? What do I need for an academy? More ore than I have, that's for sure. Oh, I was gonna get the QIC from research, wasn't I? Okay, I'm gonna retroact something a little bit. I'm gonna undo the stuff I got from my Gaia phase. Instead of getting this, I will get an ore and an extra gold. So that works out to be the same amount. I forgot about that part of my plan here. Greatest solo strategy game. It seems like it. This, especially because, well, there's no like dice. There's no really randomness in this. Like playing against the AI, there's some random what they do, but yeah, that's one thing I've learned is like some people have some really crazy strategies when it comes to this game. When I was looking up like different openings and whatnot, and it's just like there's so many different options depending on the faction, the board layout, the tactiles. It's like it's just, it seems like once you really know what you're doing at this game, you could get really good. So yeah, I mean, I see why this game is number 12 on the Board Game Geek, you know, top games of all time. Yeah. Also, how's it going there, NATO enthusiast? Hope your Sunday's going good. So where was I? Oh, they did their thing. They upgraded 3 points. Back to my turn. Well, yeah, I got some stuff I could do. I definitely want to do another, like, what's it called? I want to build at some point. Probably. Well, I at least want to Gaia form again. Probably build on that Gaia planet, a mine, maybe upgrade to an academy. That'd be nice. That'd be swell. Because I got plans. I'll tell you that much. I got plans. So I'm going to take the power action down here to spend 4. No. Hold on. I'm going to take a little bit of a risk. There's a chance they might nab that and cover that before I can do it, but I'm going to actually spend my 4 knowledge first to go on the research track, up 1 on navigation, getting me a QIC. That also charges 3 power, putting all my power into area 3, which now I have 8 power to work with, which is pretty dang sweet. Spirit Island, I heard, is phenomenal as well. That's another, yeah, that's like a strategy game for sure. That's one that definitely didn't hit as much with me. I've heard the expansion adds a lot, and maybe that's what I need, but like, I don't know. I don't love that mindset. That's like, oh, you don't like a game? Well, throw more money at it, and then it gets better. Like, maybe it does, but like, it feels weird spending money on a game that I don't love. People love Spirit Island. It's like one of the top solo games. So it's definitely, it's a me issue, not the issue with the game, but yeah. Okay, so I did my thing. So hopefully they don't nab that 1 power QIC spot. I did that backwards again. But this one goes away. This one slides down. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. They're doing their faction action. They're going to try to build close to me. Where's the closest they can build to me? Within range. Can't really get that close. They're not that close to me. And then what is this going to prioritize? Being in different sectors. That's not going to matter. Oh, I guess it would. So they could build here, or there. Yellow planets cost less for them. Let me double check how the tiebreakers work for a mine. So it goes faction action, final scoring, fewest terraforming steps. Okay, so faction actions closest to me will be one of these 3. And then terraforming. Well, I guess, I don't know. This isn't technically part of my stuff. So I don't know. Yo, Kardik, what's up? How's it going? Playing a bit of Gaia Project here, which is this big old space game. Hope your Sunday's going good though. I'm trying to think of how they would place this. So I guess, would it be that yellow planet? Because I don't know if that counts. Because if not, it'd probably be this white planet there. I'm gonna go ahead and just do it. If one of you knows otherwise, feel free to yell at me. But yeah, when it's determining closest to me, I don't know if my Gaia former counts, but we'll put it there anyway. And they also get 2 victory points, and then they're blocking the 3rd from the right action, which luckily is not the one I was going to do. Back to my turn, I'm going to play, or finally do this QI, or this power action. Throw 4 power back into my area 1, and that gets me good old 2 ore, which is enough to upgrade to the academy, which is kind of one thing I wanted to do, especially because that's part of the round marker at the top. So I'll get some extra cubes and extra points. Was getting trashed in Rumacube. Okay, Rumacube. I forgot how to pronounce that. But yeah, I've played that once or twice. It's pretty interesting. That's cool. That's cool. How did one deck dungeon go for you when I saw you playing the other day? Did you win? I don't know. I guess you're probably playing against the dragon. That's like the first boss. Yeah, I did my actions. We're back to the AI. So that's sliding down. What are they doing now? Okay, so they're moving up a random research track, and then they're getting 2 victory points. The AI has officially passed me now, and it's not good. But whatever. That's fine. I'm totally fine with it. Not really, but whatever. We'll live. I still have 4 cubes in my power area, which is great. I just don't know what I want to do with them. I probably just want to get more money, more gold. What am I at gold-wise? I'm at 10, so I could bump up to 17. That might be worth it. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it before they block it off, and then I'm just gonna like scream about it. So I'll take another power action, spend 4 power, and move that down there in my area 1 and bump me up to 17 gold. Now I gotta use my second gold tracker. I got so much gold, I don't even know what to do with it. Card moves down, new card for the AI. They're also moving up another random 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're moving up economics again. And they get no points, so that's pretty whatever. You did the Hydra. I'm doing the campaign mode with a Paladin. Okay. You know, I stretched the rules. You mean how you just cheat, place the dice instead of rolling them, you mean? Oh, I know. I'm surprised. I feel like One Deck Dungeon's pretty... it's probably fairly balanced, but I find it's a little harder with just one character than it is two. Like, I know there's different sides, so you get like more stats and whatnot, but I mean, Paladin's a pretty good one from what I remember being kind of an all-rounder, but I don't know, sometimes I normally like just playing with 2, just because, I mean, it's a little bit more like upkeep and whatnot, but I find it's a bit easier to be like, okay, you do fighting and you do agility, and then you could both have like magic or something like that. Yeah, the good old Hydra, okay. So let's see, it's back to my turn now. I got so much stuff I want to do. I guess also I can't build a mine and an academy, can I? Oh wait, no, I can. Okay, here we go. I know, I see a plan. It's all coming to light. So I'm gonna spend my 6 ore and 6 gold. So wait, that was 2. I don't know, I was struggling with math there. 6. And then I'm gonna upgrade my research lab to an academy. I'm actually gonna do the other academy, my right academy. And first off, I'll get a tech tile. I'm going to grab this tech tile, which is pretty nice. Every time I place a mine on a Gaia planet, 3 victory points. Pretty sweet, right? But then I can also go up a research track. I'll go up the left one. That gives me instantly 2 ore. Heck yeah. Okay, I'm going places. I don't know where, but going places. It's hard one player. I was definitely most balanced. It got to the boss with 5 damage. Oh boy. Yeah, that's kind of rough. Okay, so now the AI might pass after this. Let's see if we go 3 for 3. Nope, they're still going this time. So they're doing a QIC action, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's already blocked, so they're just gaining 3 points. I also would have gotten 5 points when I built my academy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just barely ahead of them by 1 point, but I'm trying my best to stay ahead. Okay. Then it's back to me. Okay, so now I can place my mine on my Gaia planet, right? I can spend the 1 ore, 2 gold, place it where my Gaia former is. Ba-boom, pretty sweet. I get my Gaia former back, and because of the tile I just picked up, I get 3 victory points. Bumping me up to 25 and just giving me a little bit more lead for now over the AI. So let's see if the AI is still going or if they're ending their turn. They are ending their turn, so let me do all of their stuff. So they're grabbing the middle round booster. So I'll grab that, slide theirs on the right. They get 0 points for this round, so that's all good there. And then I just have to give them another card. And reshuffle this back up. Okay, I still got a decent amount I want to do. I still want to at least build another mine and start another Gaia project. I think that's pretty much it because I don't have much else I could. I have a couple extra like actions. Like I have my QIC charging power actions I still want to do. So I got like 3 or 4 more actions left in me. I have no idea if you're winning. I mean, technically I am. At the end of the game, I mean, it's just a race for victory points. So right now it's 25 to 21. This is like the scoreboard around here, but there's also gonna be some like end of game scoring, which is what's tracked over here. And yeah, I mean, this game is, I think it's safe to say, the most rules complex game I've played on my channel. I mean, I think Kanban is more rule complex, but I don't know. Board Game Geek rates this higher than Kanban, so I guess this is probably like one of the most confusing games by far. But I think it's a really fun one. Sounds like you're losing. I mean, I'm winning for now, but I started 10 points ahead. I'm playing against the bot on like the easiest difficulty, and they're already starting to catch up. So I am winning, but yeah, for now. So let me think about what I guess I could do whatever, because they're done with their turn. So first, I will go ahead and use this action to get me another QIC. I have 2 now? Huh. That's kind of nice. I didn't know that was going to happen. Then I guess I'll start Gaia forming somewhere. Probably there, just because that's like the closest to their stuff that they could possibly get. So I'll move 2, 4, 6 into my Gaia area. And place my Gaia former there. And then I can now charge up this 1, 2, 3, 4 into my area 3, which is pretty cool, pretty nice. And I still have some ore left to place somewhere. Looks like I can build on that Gaia planet, which is pretty cool. So I will spend a QIC for that, along with my 1 ore and 2 gold, and placing another mine on this Gaia planet. I get 3 points because of my tile. 1, 2, 3. I think that's probably all I can really do this turn, but honestly, not a bad turn in my book. I'm kind of happy about that. Have you done the Dune game? There's also rules. What Dune game? Because I know there's quite a few. There's Dune Imperium. I think there's at least like a couple of popular Dune games, surprisingly. Which, I mean, I haven't like read or watched Dune, so I'm not really invested into the lore. It's probably one of the reasons I haven't like gone out and got them. But yeah, I've heard good things about a lot of the Dune games. I guess there's like multiple out there. Let me double check I'm not missing any crazy actions before I end my turn. Excuse me. No, I think I'm good. Dune Betrayal. Okay, I've not heard of that one. Must be one of the bad ones. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably fine. What type of game is it? Like, is it like a... I'm curious, because I know like one of the big Dune games is like a deck builder. I've heard it's a really good deck builder. I forget about some of the other ones. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Betrayal makes me think like Betrayal at House on the Hill, which is like a kind of social deduction game. I don't know if that's not really social deduction. It's more just like a 1v many. I don't know. Yeah, I'm done with my turn. So I'm a pass, and when I return my round booster, I'll get 1 point for each Gaia planet I'm on, which is 3. So that's slowly increasing my lead a little bit more. I also am on 3 planets. So that's that. How many sectors am I in? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm in 4 sectors. How many are they in? 1, 2, 3, 4. Also 4. So we're tied on that. Okay. So I'll return this back up here. As far as what I want to grab, I don't have a source of money, so I'm going to grab the money and QIC round booster just because. That sounds good. And then I got to do cleanup where I remove all these tokens. Put them up there. Flip over this. I think that's it for the round 3. Technically hit the halfway point. Wow, I've already been going for an hour and a half. Did spend like at least the first half hour just the intro and rules and whatnot. But yeah, I think I'm probably only gonna get through one game today, but maybe I'll try to take my time a little bit more if I'm only gonna play one. Fair. I'm really into the books I have listed interest in, but the Betrayal game is more about intrigue between the major characters and houses they represent. Okay. Interesting. Have you seen the movie? Because I mean, I've been wanting to read the book series for a while. It's been like on my backlist. There's a couple sci-fi books I want to read. That's one of them. Also, like the Foundation series I've heard is pretty good. But Dune is one I've heard mostly good things. I've heard some people just don't like it at all. I've heard the movie was good-ish, but kind of slow. So I don't know. But okay, next round 4. Do income phase. So let's see. What am I getting? So we'll do ore first. I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4. That's not terrible. And then gold, I'm getting just 2. Knowledge, I'm just getting 1. I'm getting a QIC. I also get 1 power, and I can charge 4, which just gets send it to area 3. Okay, then Gaia phase, where I'm going to then move these back in my area 2 as my Gaia former completes its job over here. And then also I get to spend those 6 as something. Which I'll probably just spend it as ore. Yeah, I'll just get 2 ore because I'm kind of low on ore. Oh, whoops. Let me move that down 2 and this up 2. There we go. Would you ever do a group game, like have other people in the stream? I've definitely considered it. The main reason I haven't is just the logistics of it. Seems like kind of a pain. So I'm like, it's not something I've wanted to try. It's not that I haven't wanted to figure it out. It's just I haven't gotten around to it. And it's just a lot easier for me to just do my own stuff on my own time. And especially like with the stream, like technically I only stream on Sundays, which is a solo gaming Sunday. So it wouldn't really make sense to have other people on a solo gaming stream. I've definitely considered it for like some of the videos I do on the channel throughout the week. But yeah, it's just something I haven't gotten around to. Just like logistically, it's like if I have either another person like physically here, then I'd have to figure out like the mic situation and if that's like an issue or not. And then doing it online would probably be easier, but yeah, it's just something I haven't gotten around to yet. Personally, I think the trilogy is really good. It's hard to get into since it's more about intrigue and politics and pure sci-fi. Okay, that's kind of what I heard. But like the plot, saw the new movie and liked it better than the old versions. Okay, maybe I'll have to go give it a whirl. Where was I my income? I think I did everything for income. And I was on Gaia phase. I got my 2 ores, so I think I'm good. Makes sense. When I'm in town, if I'm gonna get smacked, smack a board game. Just like smack this. No, I'm just joking. Yeah. No, that'd be, yeah. Like I said, I don't have anything against like having other people on the channel. It's just like logistically, I haven't like worried about it too much. And plus, like trying to get other people on, it's like I don't know how much, you know, some of my friends and whatnot just want to be on. And like I would like to do like collabs with like other YouTubers and whatnot, but it's just like I don't know, I'm still in the world of like board game YouTubers. I'm still pretty small, so I still got to climb the ladder a bit more. Try to start asking like, you know, some of the elite gamers on YouTube and whatnot to do like collabs, but it's definitely something I've considered. Okay, so we're back to round 4. Let's see what the AI is doing. So there are 2 cards. They're moving up a random thing. 1, 2, 3. They're going up the Gaia forming 1 and gaining 2 points. Got a decent lead on them. I'm chilling. And it's back to my turn. Barnes & Nobles has a good book, the entire trilogy, and cool cover art. Okay, yeah, I have a couple of those like Barnes & Noble books that are like combined into one. D&D stream, I've played enough. I haven't played that much D&D. I've played like 4 or 5 D&D. Done like 2 streams and a couple videos in the past. I've done some D&D. Go watch my Where Two Paths Cross video if you want some D&D, because it seems like, I don't know why, but that's like my most popular video, and it's just me playing like D&D on Foundry with Mythic. But it's not like a bad video. I'm just it's by far my most popular, and I don't really know why. I think it's just something with the algorithm and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know. People like that one. I did a follow-up that did pretty well, but that one just still like, it seems like most days that Where Two Paths Cross is like my top video, like every day. And it's like, that came out like beginning of this year, maybe last year. I forget when I did that. It was a while ago, but yeah, I've done some D&D, you know. I don't plan on doing any more anytime soon, just because there's a lot of other RPGs I want to explore and play. But if I've played enough D&D for a while now, but fired up Dragon one shot. You play it on stream using Mythic. Like I mean maybe. I mean, I feel like I already kind of know what happens, so I feel like that would be, I don't know if that would take some of the fun out of it. Like I could try not to metagame and whatnot, but if it's like the same one, I'd kind of know what's going on. So let me think about what I want to do here. So I need to start Gaia forming. I guess first I'm gonna place a mine on that planet I just Gaia formed, because like, might as well. Whop. Look at that. Another Gaia planet down. I also, because of my tile, get 3 more points. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Sliding this down, see what the AI is doing. They're doing a QIC power action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And gaining a point. Okay. I guess I'm going to go ahead and do my charge forward action here, because the AI is blocking off some of these power actions. Like I have all this power right here. What do I have? 2, 4, 7 power just queued up that I could start using on some stuff over here. I don't even know what I'd want to really use it on. Yes, 7. I could get 3 research and then maybe bump myself up in economics. I don't know if that'd be worth it. That's a lot of power, but we'll see. I'm gonna still stick with that, because if they're blocking off stuff, that's the route I want to go. So what are they doing next? Going up a random research. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they gain 0 points. Fine with me. Back to my turn. I'm going to, yeah, I think I might do my little plan I was just talking about. I don't know if that's like the most optimal, but I can't believe I'm going to say this. I don't really need gold or ore. I'm kind of good on both right now. So I think I'm just going to spend all 7 of my power on that far power action. I don't know if I've ever done that before, but it'll get me 3 knowledge, bumping me up to 4, so then I can use the research track and then kind of go from there. Okay, discard the AI card. What are they doing? 4th from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, good thing I didn't want that. And they're gaining 3 VP. Okay. Interesting. Maybe I'll go ahead and, since I've already took my Gaia former back, start Gaia forming right there. Work on that transdim planet and get rid of 6 power to do so. Is that all 6? Yeah, it's 6. I can't count apparently. Cool. Just to get that started, because that's what my faction's all about, is doing them Gaia action, Gaia forming. So they're doing a faction action. So they're gonna be building a mine closest to me, within range 3, going from bottom to top. Where's the closest they can get? They can get, that's closest, and that's within range. That's a red planet. I kind of wanted to go there. That's messed up, but whatever. They're gonna build a mine there, I guess. That's as close as they can get, I think. Yeah, that's fine. And then they're also gonna block off the far right QIC and then score 2 points. Okay. But I also get to charge 1 power because they built a mine near me. So hey, not bad. Good point. I'm writing it as chapters per level from 1 to 20 with 20 chapters. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of cool. But I mean, it'd be kind of hard to continue, at least how one shot we did ended. But, you know, I'm sure you could write that in somehow, or I don't know, maybe just new characters, or I don't know if it's like the same story, but just different characters, or maybe you can continue the same characters and whatnot. Is combat in this game more building, or is there direct combat? There's 0 combat in this game. There's no fighting, no dice rolling, nothing. It's all about building and expanding. Yeah, it's like space. It's like Stellaris if you played that game, but just without fighting, or like, you know, Space Age of Empires, but without fighting. Like, you know, you're building and upgrading and researching and doing all this stuff. Yeah, there's no fighting, no combat. Very chill. Okay, what do I want to do? I got some options here. What I think I might do. What is the current cost? 3. What does this cost? 5. 4. Yeah, I could do that. So what I think I'm going to do is actually build something on this white planet. Build a mine. So it's going to cost me, because that's 1 terraforming step. This could cost me 4 ore total, bringing me down to 1, and then 2 gold. And then I can place one of my mines on that white planet. And then what's nice about that is I get 2 points because of the round booster, or the round scoring thing. So that's pretty sweet. Let's see if the AI is going to pass or not. Nope, they're still going. They're building a mine going from bottom up. What's the... It's like the one thing that confuses me most about the AI is like the whole building the mine and the tiebreakers. So it goes fewest terraforming steps within range 2. They're looking for green, yellow, or... Gosh dang it. That means they're building on this Gaia planet. That's messed up. That means I can't build there. They're going from the bottom within range 2, going for the fewest Gaia forming steps. So I think that's right. And then they're gaining 1 victory point, bringing them up to 30. So is it just building with no way to counter other buildings? Pretty much, yeah. The only way you can counter is like by taking spots. So like the Gaia planets, there's only a few number of those, and like that's one of the end game scoring thing is number of Gaia planets. So I'm complaining about them just taking that. So there's that aspect of it. With like the research track, I believe only a certain number of people can be on like the top research level. So there's like a race for that. There's like the round boosters, which you end your turn first, you kind of get. So there's definitely, it's not like it's a solitaire game. Like there's interactions for sure. You also have like, whenever you build near other people's stuff, you can like charge power. So it's an interesting game for sure. And honestly, a really fun one, just one I'm not good at, but I'm actually doing okay this game. Like maybe it'll all go and fall apart towards the end, but I'm staying ahead of the AI. So that's kind of a first for me, because I think of the 10 games I've played the past 2 days online, I think I've only won 1 of them, and those are all on the easiest difficulty. So this one's going good though. I'm liking what I'm seeing here so far. So I'm going to spend a QIC to build on this Gaia planet. I have almost all my mines out. That's crazy. I've never done that. Yeah, this is a weird game. And weird as in like I'm actually doing good-ish. not doing great. This is still the easiest AI, and I'm still like barely ahead. But oh, they're still going too, man. They're blocking off 1, 2, 3, 4 that action, and then gaining 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Huh. Okay. How could I get some ore? I don't think I can. I have 3 power, which I can't recharge, or I use my action. Whale. Already started Gaia forming. I guess I can still research. That's my other thing I can still do. Go ahead and research, and I could go up the range track. I don't really need to at the moment. This might be kind of late in the game to do this, but I'm gonna start going up the economy track just to get me some income of gold, because yeah. Cheers to that. Good to catch the stream. Gotta hop off. Hope you win. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out for a bit. Glad you could hop on by, and yeah, hopefully I win. Like I said, it's going okay. My lead is slowly dwindling in the AI, but hopefully it holds. Okay. I think I'm pretty much done with my turn. Oh, I can still, well, the AI still has to go now because I just did the research. Let's see, are they doing their full turn? No, they're ending. Cool. So they're done. They've had first player this whole game, and they're going to continue to have it, I guess, for now. They're grabbing this round marker, putting that one back. And what else? They're scoring 6 points this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have officially passed me. That's not good. Not good. And then they add another card to their deck. Okay. Well, I mean, all things considered, I'm doing okay. I'm keeping up on my Gaia planets. Next round is I'll get points for putting mines on Gaia planets. But there's no more open. They've all been claimed. I can just, you know, turn transit planets into Gaia planets. But that's all I can really do. Okay. So that's done. It's back to my turn. I still have another thing I could take, this QIC action, which I guess I will. And then I think that's it for my turn. I don't think I could do anything else. Okay. I don't think I gained the 3 points when I put this. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I don't think I gave myself those points. Which puts us neck and neck, so that's kind of fun. Because I just did that. That was like one of my last actions. I don't think I gave myself points. Maybe I'm cheating a little bit. I don't think I am. Okay. Yeah, I will end turn. And I guess I'll grab this one. Well, I'm gonna grab this one instead. I get points for every Gaia planet used. I'm going to do cleanup phase for this round. Take all these markers back, put them up there. Then I guess I just flip this and we'll be on to round 5. Which, from how I'm doing on time, this seems like the only game I'm gonna do today. So I'm gonna take a quick break. Need a cough drop, fill up my water bottle, stuff like that. So y'all feel free to take a quick break, stretch, stay hydrated, and I'll be back in like 5 or so minutes. Hello, everybody. I'm Thomas. Welcome back to Solo Gaming Sunday, Gaia Project Edition. Still got a cough drop in my mouth, but I want to get things rolling again. And I came to a realization as I was walking around, breathing in some oxygen and really, getting that brain thinking. And I realized this whole game, we're entering in round 5. I got all these cool buildings and whatnot. This is why it's like I'm still like new to the game. I haven't even tried to form a federation once. Normally I do that by like round 3. I have more than enough buildings to do it. I could definitely benefit from some of the tokens I could get. So I'm kind of an idiot. Stuff like that is why I'm not great at this game. But hopefully, you know what, that's something we'll shoot for this round, and then maybe doing another one next round. Something like that. This is like what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could do a federation here, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, another federation there. I have enough to pretty much do 2 federations on the board. I haven't done 1. Yeah. Not good. Okay. Well, I'm glad I remembered now. I still have time to do stuff. I can do a federation this turn and do another one next turn. Because I'm going to still need, like, the issue is I'm going to need a decent amount of power to do that. Like for this one, I'm at least going to need minimum, actually, what, just 1, 2, 3? Which I have enough satellites to do that. And I can form one on the final turn since I won't really need the power anymore for Gaia forming, since I'm not going to do any Gaia forming on the final phase or the final round. Yeah, okay, I guess, I mean, I definitely could have done this earlier, but maybe it's not as bad as I thought. And still maybe salvageable. Okay. Well, I'm going to try to take these last 2 rounds a little bit slower, since I guess this is the only game I'll be doing tonight, since this has been taking a lot longer than I anticipated. But I kind of said from the start, I didn't know if I was going to even get through 2 games. And yeah, I mean, I'm trying to play correctly, not mess up any rules, and also trying to win here against the easiest AI. So it's a struggle for me. But we will continue with round number 5. First, starting with good old income phase. Boy, oh boy, am I going to get a lot of income. And remember, I also have this income over here. So ore-wise, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ore. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. As far as gold, get 6 total, bringing me up to a cool 9. Knowledge, I only get 1. Not as good. And then power, I gain 1 and charge 5. Which I'd probably want to go 1, 2, 3. Gain the 1. I guess it really doesn't matter, does it? And I just go 4 or 5. It doesn't matter. I thought it did matter, but maybe it didn't. I got the ore, got the knowledge, got everything else. I don't know. I think I'm good. Not an idiot, but you're already. I mean, kind of an idiot regardless. I'm struggling to beat the AI on the easiest difficulty, so it is what it is. I mean, I'm trying to put up a fight here. I'm trying to get a win if I can, but yeah, when I forget something as kind of crucial as forming federations, yeah, it's not good. But we'll persevere. Maybe get a game win. We'll see. So income phase has been done. Next up, we have the Gaia phase, which I have all these to move back in my area number 2. Put another planet under that my Gaia former over here. And then I have 6 power to spend on stuff. Which I don't know what I want to do with it. I guess I'll probably spend... I kind of need some more knowledge. I'm going to spend 4 on knowledge. And then I guess the other 2 on some gold. Sounds good to me. And then, of course, the AI is going first because they always pass first. Shouldn't say that like a complaint because it's kind of a good thing for me. So they are upgrading. I guess they're doing a trading post and starting from the bottom, so they're making this into a trading post. Boop. Oh, and I guess real quick, I mean, it's back to my turn. Oh, they also get a point for doing that. Let's do a quick update on the final round stuff because I've not been tracking that so good. So the AI is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sectors. I'm in 1, 2, 3, 4. And Gaia planets, they have 1, 2. Is that right? No. 2. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna be 6 here in a second. I'm already ahead of the neutral player. I mean, that's kind of nice. Kind of nice to be ahead of the neutral player for once. Doesn't happen very often for me. Especially for like the sectors. I got to get into all 7 to even beat the neutral player, which it's going to be pretty doable. I just have to do it, you know? You know what it is? It's those crazy ships that your engineers are building for no discernible layout or reason. The corridors are where they are. Yeah, I don't know. My ship engineers, it's like they don't even know what they're doing. It's like they're playing Galaxy Trucker and just building stuff. Like, yeah. That's probably the reason. I don't even know which way I'm flying because like my cockpit is like parallel to my engine, and then there's like the med bay is in front of me, and yeah, I don't know. So wacky ship layouts for sure. Okay, but it's back to my turn. I don't even know what I want to do. So there's no more Gaia planes to even like get, and I can just transform basically 1 more. And that's it. So I guess there's really no rush to like try to claim it before them. Well, I guess first, what makes the most sense is doing my power action here to charge up 4 power to get 8 into my area 3 so I can start using some of these power actions before I spend that power to do some Gaia forming. So that's my first thing. Seeing what the AI is doing next. Another upgrade. Luckily, they prioritize trading posts. They're starting from the top, so that mine is becoming a trading post. I could spend VP to charge power. Not doing that. I need any VP I can get at this point. So I'm chilling there. They get 3 VP for doing that though. 1, 2, 3. Well, aren't they special? I mean, I'll go ahead and place my last mine over here on this. That's going to cost me 1 ore, 2 gold. I'll get 3 points from this and 3 points from that for 6 points total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It just snuck ahead of the AI by like 2 points. So I don't mean to brag, but I'm doing pretty good. Let's see what the AI is doing next. They're doing, oh, of course, a faction action. Okay, so they're building a mine as close to me as they can. I guess they gotta be all clingy. It's kind of creepy. They just need to get their own space. Like, I don't know. This space is huge. You really have to build next to my shit? Like, that's kind of messed up. Just get your own planets, man. Get your own sectors of space. Space ain't big enough for the 2 of us. Let's go bottom to top. Closest to me they can get is kind of 1 space away, I think. Yeah. Can't get right next to me. And they're gonna prioritize the, what's that? I always forget this. Then they want fewest terraforming steps next. So for them, they're looking for green, yellow, or black planets within 1 space of me. So there's that one. There's this one. That one's way better. So I think they're gonna place a mine there. So they're placing a mine there. They're blocking off the third QIC action over this way, and then they're gaining 2 points. That puts them tied with me again. Oh gosh. Okay, so we're tied again. Fun. Okay, well, I still want to form a federation at some point. I want to spend my power first. So I'll spend 4 power to do this action and basically gain 2 research. Bumps me up to 4, so I can do some sort of research and see how that goes. Let's see what the AI is doing real fast here. Going up a random thing. The second one means they're going up that one and gaining 2 points. Barely just ahead of me. Have I played Legends of Drift Space? Be honest, I haven't even heard of that before. I assume it's a board game, right? So tell me a little bit more about it, because I'm curious. Yeah, because I've not even heard of that before. So what do I want to do? I think I'm gonna form that federation. I just need to start getting some points now. I'm gonna grab maybe that 12 federation. Maybe I'll save that for the end. What would be better for now? Can you get the same federation token twice? Is that a thing you can do? Double check. So I might just grab the 12 twice. That's a thing I can do. No, it doesn't say anything about you can only grab 1 of each. Huh. Okay, well, I did that. I got so much stuff I want to do. Okay, I think I'm going to try to form a federation. That's my plan. So I need to place 1 satellite, 2, 3 satellites. So I got to discard 3 power. But then all these bad boys will be part of the federation. Federation of Forgotten Federations. That's its name. Because I totally forgot about that, but cool. First federation has been formed. That means I can grab one of these tokens, and I'm just grabbing the 12 victory points. 1, 2, so I'll be at 57. Gives me a decent lead over them. I like that. I like that a lot. They are moving up the random track again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, it's the economic one. They're not gaining any VP though. Sucks to be them. Okay. I guess I'm gonna upgrade this to a trading post. Which only does it cost me 1, 2, 3 gold and 2 ore to do. That'd be nice because that'll get me a little bit more gold income. I mean, that's pretty much all I'm doing at that point. Yeah, that's it. Let's see what the AI is doing. Building a mine, focusing on building on Gaia planets. They can't really do that. So then there's gonna be a range of 2 going from the top with the lowest terraforming. This is seriously like a puzzle in itself. I mean, I think it's just that top yellow planet. Go way up there. And then they get 1 point for that. Okay. I got a lot of stuff I still want to do. I did that. I guess I still want to do some research. So I'll spend 4 to go up 1 on the navigation. Mainly just because I get more points that way. So that'll be nice. See if the AI is ending their turn or not. They're still going. So they're blocking off some of these actions. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're gaining 3 VP. 1, 2, 3. I guess I still have 4 power just chilling there. I have 0 idea what I want to do with it. could get more. I could get more ore and more power. What do I even do? I guess I'll spend 4 to get some more ore. I don't know. Seems like a good idea. We'll go with it. I could always use more ore. I guess, do I really need that though? I mean, I have so much. I have 4. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna kind of need it. Ore is a little bit harder to get than gold. So like, I don't know. I guess that's fine. Let's see if the AI is still gonna be going or not. They're done. Cool. So they're done with their turn. They're grabbing the middle round booster. Which sucks because I kind of wanted that one. Returning that. End of round booster, they get 2 points, and then they get another card in their deck, which will be the final card that gets added to their deck. I don't know much about it. I just heard about it. It is a sector building and hard draw game. Some dice mechanics. Okay, the solo mode. It seems it could be right up your alley. Interesting. I do like good space games. I like dice games for sure. Not at least with dice mechanics, but okay, I'll have to take a look and see what's going on. Is it like it's a brand new game or a game that's been out for a while? Something that's like on Kickstarter or something? Because yeah, I've never heard of it. But also there's just, you know, a ton of games out there and there's always new ones coming out, so it's hard to keep up on all of what's going on. I guess I can still Gaia form, can't I? I have all these QICs. What is going on? I don't have so many QICs. This is ridiculous. I could do the QIC action to score another 12. That would be crazy. You know, you get another free 12. I kind of want to almost do that because I don't know what else I'm going to do with these QICs. My range is already 3, so I can pretty much build on whatever I want. Honestly, let me double check that's how that works. But if that's, I'm pretty sure this QIC allows you to just re-get what's on a Federation token, and then I should be able to just get another 12. Let me double check though, because I don't know if I've ever used that spot before. Where would it talk about that in the rules? That's a good question. That would be in the special actions. Does it talk about QIC actions and whatnot? Bro. Where is this? Beginning part? That's power. Where does it describe what the spot does? Are you kidding me? Research, okay, there's this spot. Then it doesn't describe what the different spots do. How are you supposed to know? Okay, here we go. It's in the back appendix. There's power and QIC actions. I was gonna start freaking out. So action 4. So when you take this action, immediately gain all the resources via victory points shown on one of your Federation tokens. You do not gain a new Federation token. You do not flip the Federation token. This means you neither get advanced tactiles nor advance to it. Okay. That's what I thought it does. I just wanted to double check. Okay, I'm gonna spend all 3 of my QICs. I don't even care. And do this action, which lets me regain the stuff on this, which gives me another 12. That puts me up to 59 and then 69. It's nice. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. That's good. That's a decent lead. Yeah, I like it. Then I guess I have a range of 3 now. Jeez. Yeah, I think I can also still form another Federation over here. I'm gonna be sitting kind of good, I think. 2, 4, 5, 6. I'll Gaia form one last time on this Transcend planet. Just so I can also be in that sector. I need to somehow try to get in that sector. Yeah, that's going to be kind of an issue. Can I make my range 4 if I go up one more? Maybe I'll need to try to do that. Get to max range next time. So then I'll also get the Lost Colony, which could be kind of nice, I guess. The extra range is mainly what I want. Is then 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd be able to get to this or this. Or if I just have an extra QIC, which I will with that. Okay. I kind of want to save the gold and ore I have because there's nothing else I really want to do. I could upgrade some stuff. I want to save that for building. I guess I should upgrade some stuff. I should probably upgrade one mine. Ideally one that's over here, not part of a federation. But I don't think that's an option really. Okay. So yeah, I guess I'll upgrade this mine to trading posts. That'll cost me 2 ore, 3 gold. And I think I will end turn. Because of my round booster, I get 1 point for every Gaia planet I'm on, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. Bring me up to a cool 75. I have a decent lead. This is, I'm worried I've made some rule mistakes because this is probably, of the 10 plus games I've played in the past few days, this is the best one so far. So we'll see how the end game scoring goes, but I think I'm already on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planets. So I'm ahead of them. They're still only on 2 Gaia planets, so they're kind of not doing so hot. And I'm kind of doing okay. This final round, I'll probably grab this just to grab. Oh, but I could grab the extra QIC. I don't really need the extra QIC. If anything, I just need extra ore. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this one. I need the extra ore to kind of go, and I need to get on this planet and then that planet. So I don't really need the extra QIC. So now we do cleanup. There's kind of a lot of these to clean up. That was a large round. Lots of stuff going on. And we flip this. What else is that it? We on to the final round? I think we are on to the final round. I don't really know what's out there at all. I get most of my knowledge from YouTube these days. Hey, I feel that. I mean, I'd surprising. I don't know if this is like surprising, but I watch a fair amount of YouTube, especially like board game YouTubers. So I get a lot of my stuff from different channels and whatnot too. So yeah. Plus being visually impaired, I get board game fixes from watching YouTube videos as well. I primarily play RPGs. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool that you can get your board game fix from videos. Yeah, there's a lot of good channels out there. Of course, none are as good as mine or anything. Not shifting. Yeah, that is cool though. That's cool you play RPGs. I've been really enjoying playing more RPGs on the channel. I think that's something that will kind of continue. I'll just keep sprinkling them in there. Obviously, I'm not going full RPG. I'm playing Gaia Project now, but I've really been having a lot of fun playing and exploring different RPGs out there. Okay, I think we're on to the final round of this game. Over 2 hours later. It took way longer than I anticipated, but we're here. So let's finish this game. Let me make sure this is up to date. So I know my Gaia planets and whatnot, that's up to date. Sectors, let me do one sector check. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think that counts. So I'm still in 4. And then they're in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, very good. I think everything is up to date. So income. Starting with knowledge, I get 1, 2 knowledge. Or I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ore. Bringing me up to 11. That is kind of crazy. Gold, I get 7, 9. Jeez. Brings me up to 12 gold. I get to add 1, charge 5. I'll add it first, because then 1, 2, 3. That's all I can do. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Now we're looking good. It was your playing of RPG Solo that brought me to your channel. So there's that. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I think yeah. I mean, the RPGs are such like a big part of like a big kind of, I don't know. It's like their own like group in like tabletop gaming. That's, I mean, it's huge. So I'm glad I've started playing it, because yeah, I mean, it seems like a lot of people have been enjoying, you know, my RPG stuff and have found me through that stuff, which is really cool, because I definitely enjoy it. Yeah. Where was I? Income phase done. So Gaia phase. This moves back. I get my final Gaia points to spend on stuff, which I think I'm gonna get some research and a couple gold, I guess. I don't know. I'm really sitting good on resources and victory points. I'm gonna have another federation. Like, not trying to brag, but I think I'm gonna beat this AI on the easiest difficulty. Let's see how this final round goes. So let's play it out. They go first again. Moving up a random track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going up that. And they gain 2 points. 55. I still have a 15-point lead, and I'm going to be able to form another federation and get at least another 12 points. So that's going to be kind of huge. Which I could do right now. It would make more sense to charge up, spend that, because I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not even that many. Jeez. Man, I'm sitting in a good position. I'll charge up 4. So it brings 6 total into my area 3 of my power cycle. And then we'll see what they're doing. They're building a mine, trying to focus on the sector building. So they're trying to expand into other sectors they are not within range of 2. Oh no. I think they're going to build on this planet, which is one I wanted to build on. So that's kind of messed up. Let me see. I mean, they're going like top down. They can't build into this sector. They're in every sector but these two. So they're going to go into... They're not within range of that. So they're going to go on that white planet. Dang it. It's kind of where I wanted to build. I was going to go there first and then build onto there. I still should be able to... I could build on the red planet still, and that's going to be the same terraforming cost for me. So like that's not the worst thing. And they also gain a point for doing that. Oh, and also I guess I should have placed a Gaia planet under my Gaia former. Because I think that's the first thing I'm going to do is spend the gold, or so the ore and 2 gold to build a mine on there. Which will bump me up 1 more on the quest track over here. I also get 2 points for building a mine. And now I think I'm in another sector as well. So I'm in all the sectors but these bottom 2. Which I think I should be able to easily get into. Easily. We'll see how that goes. But, okay. I don't think I... Maybe should have waited on the mine and did a power action first. Yeah, see, they're blocking it off. I shouldn't have done that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, luckily I didn't really want that one. And they're also gaining 3 points. They're at 59. And what do I even want to do for my QIC? My power action, I mean. Got options. Got lots of options. I mean, I'm kind of good on ore. I even think for all the terraforming I'm going to do, like, I'm not going to need it. It would be nice to get that tech tile and then go up 1. I'm also only 1 knowledge away from getting a thing. Maybe, yeah, I'll spend 4 power. to do this action and gain 2 knowledge, bumping me up to 5. So maybe next turn, I can go up 1 on the research track. I don't. Okay, so they are upgrading, starting from the bottom. They're gonna prioritize their research labs, right? Or no, they're prioritizing their trading posts. They start from the bottom, so that's gonna be like this one. Boop. And they get 1 point. Excuse me. Okay. Well, let me think here for a second. I'm going to spend 4 research to go up 1 on the terraforming track. So now each terraforming step's only going to cost me 2 ore, and that's nice because I'm going to need basically 2 steps there and 1 step there. So that bumped me down from 9 ore to only costing 6. I'm going to need 2, 8. Yeah, okay. I'm good on my ore. What's actually not good is I don't have enough mines to place. I only have 1 mine, so I'm gonna have to like upgrade 1 and then place another one or something. It's kind of an issue. Yikes. But whatever, I think it's back to their turn because I just did research. And they're doing a faction action. No. Prioritizing Gaia planets. Okay, doesn't matter. Range of 4, starting from the top. I don't think they can get next to me. No, so the closest they can get is within 1 space. If they're starting from the top, they're prioritizing their terraforming steps. They're prioritizing green, yellow, and black. So I think they would build a mine there, and then I'd just get 1 power charge for free. Cool. Okay. Back to my turn. I got some plans. Kinda. So okay. I'm gonna form a federation, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna form a federation. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I don't even have to do. I only have to spend these 3. Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. The Federation token I'm gonna grab is 7 victory points and 2 ore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Up me up to 12 ore. I quickly put out some of the Federation tokens. It's not completely necessary because, I mean, I'll remember, but guess I'll do it. Okay. Then back to the AI's turn. Doing another faction action, bro. Chill. Just within range of 2 starting from the bottom. Don't take that planet. Are you kidding me? No, wait. They prioritize green, yellow, black. Oh, no. No, wait. This one's technically 1 row closer. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, they almost took my 1 planet that I really needed. That was close. I do get to charge a power. It's not like it really matters. I have to remove 3 power when I made my satellites. So let me get rid of that first and then charge power. Whoops. Okay. I'm going to build there before they take that. That was kind of scary. So I'm going to build a mine here. And that's going to cost 2 terraforming steps, which my cost is down to 2. So that's 4, 5 ore I have to spend total. at 12, so that brings me down to 7. And then I also just spend the 2 gold, bringing me down to 10. That bumps me up 1 on the little quest track here. So now I'm tied with the neutral player. I think also the AI is tied. I think we're all tied at this point. I guess that's it for my turn, right? I built a mine. Oh, I built some mines, so I get 2 points for that as well. It's the last of the guaranteed AI cards. They're moving up random marker, and they're moving up this, which just removes that. Back to my turn. Excuse me. I guess I have to upgrade this mine to a trading post. Costs 2 ore, 1, 2, 3 gold. I don't really think I got anything for that. Yeah, no. Is the AI still going? Yep. They're building, targeting the Gaia planets, which doesn't matter. So they're going from the top 2 spaces. And they have a range of 2, prioritizing green, yellow, and black. I don't think there are any. Green, yellow, or black. There's only 1 black planet. All the green and yellows are taken. That's not within range. So then they're either going to go transdim or orange. I guess there's an orange one way up there. So that's probably... They don't even have any mines. I was thinking through all that for nothing. They still get the 3 VP, though. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Okay. All right. Not bad. Not bad. So then to build on that, I'm going to need 2 ore. I'm going to need 3 ore total. Right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Spend the 2 gold. And I can place that there. Since I placed a mine because of the round thing, I get 2 points. And then also, I am in all of the sectors. Every single one. Took me long enough. Space, you know, it's a little big, so gotta give me a break. But we're chilling. We are chilling. So then the AI is still going. They're blocking off the far right QIC action and gaining 3 points. Okay, what do I want to do now? I'm kind of set. I'm in all the sectors. I don't even know what I could really do at this point. Kind of just looking over my options. Okay, I think I see a play. So, because I have 5 gold and 2 ore, right? So watch this. So what I do is I discard a power to then move this power into here. That gives me, I don't even have to do that. Let me undo that for a second. I undo that. I just take these 3 power, free action, move them in here to gain an ore. That gives me 3 ore, 5 gold, which is just enough to upgrade my trading post to a research lab. And what's cool about that is I can grab a tech tile. And what is this? A fancy 7 victory point tech tile. I will grab that for sure. Bringing me up to a cool 95. I also get to move up one of the tech tracks, and I guess I'll move up this one. Bring me up to the top, and I get this lost colony I can place somewhere. Just place it right there. I don't know. Cool. Let's see if the AI is doing anything else. Final card, they are ending their turn. So they get 6 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is it for them. Yeah, I don't know if there's much I want to do left. I mean, I could take my free QIC action. which I will do, because like, why not? And then I think that's all I got. I could build a couple more mines if I had them. Oh wait, no I can't, because I think I spent that I didn't move that down when I upgraded. I'm completely plumb out of resources. I almost have enough to make another federation, because I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even if I had that 6, that wouldn't be enough. Close, it is close, but not enough for a third federation, which is crazy. I normally only get 2. I usually at least get 1, maybe get 2. I almost have 3 here, so I think this is it. I think this is the last round. This is all I got. That's all I can do. I put up a hell of a fight, I think. I really hope I didn't make any rules mistakes, because this is looking to be one of the best games so far. But let's finish this round up and do a final scoring. So I guess I'll put this back, and yeah, we'll do a quick final scoring. Okay. So I'm going to pull the rule book out just to make sure I don't forget anything with final scoring. But I don't think there's too much. You just have you score the final scoring, you get resource, the research board, and then the resources, which I don't really have any. So yeah, I think it's just these 2 things. Which I forget. Let me double check. What does the bot get? Do they get all of that still, or do they not get? I mean, they don't have resources. So they obviously don't get that. Yeah, it does game VP and research. Okay. So let's do the final scoring bonuses over here first. Let me double check everything is correct. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Gaia planets, while they have 2. Damn, sucks to be them. And the neutral was 4. So I got first place. So I'm getting a cool 18 points. So what is that? So 10, 5, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 18, and then they get 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great. Then for number 2, let's see, I am in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm in all 7 sectors, and they're in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They also in all the sectors? When did that happen? I didn't realize we were tied. What happens for a tie? Do we both just get it? I kind of forget. At the victory point for the highest remaining rank, divide the total. Oh, so we add the top 2, so we would each get 15? Okay. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I think that's that final scoring. Over here, they'll get 4 points, 8, 12 total. So 1, 2, and 12. And then I get 12 total. So 1, 2, and 12. And that's it. That's the final scoring. The final score of me having 140 and the AI having 105. Dang. Yeah, I really hope I didn't make any huge rule mistakes. I probably made a few small things along the way. Maybe I didn't pick the most, I didn't make the correct decision for picking AI mine placement and stuff like that. But I think I got most of the rules correct. I hope I did, because that is the best game I've had in a while. I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, I've played on Board Game Arena 10 times in the past 2 days. I've only won one game, and I think majority of my games, I do not hit over 100. I struggle to get to 100. I got 140 this time. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just had some good luck. I did have a good start. And then I was able to just get like some economy. I was able to get the federations using that QIC to get the federation tokens again. Man, that was a good game. I kind of smoked them, which is awesome. I was going to be mad if, I spent 2.5 hours on one game just to lose. I mean, I did play against the easiest difficulty possible. But, you gotta start somewhere. Huh. Yeah, I'm super happy with how that game went. That's awesome. Heck yeah. So that was Gaia Project. And like I kind of talked about at the beginning of the stream, now that I've been playing this more recently, because I haven't played it in a while, I forgot how genuinely fun this game is. Like, it has there's a lot of rules. It's not like a decent amount of rules. There's a lot of rules. There's a lot of stuff going on. But man, is it a fun game. And I can see why people love it so much and how they can get really into it and how there's all these like strategies. This game is so cool. There's so many things I like about it. I mean, I like asymmetric factions. I love that there's 16 different factions? 14? How many are there? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 different factions that all play differently, which I think is so cool. You have the 5 different levels of difficulty on the AI, and then you have all the randomization in the setup, from the standard tactile placements, the advanced tactiles out, the map placement, the round boosters, the round scoring, the final scoring. There's so much variability in this game that I think it makes this game so much more replayable. I mean, that's what replayability does. And I just, I forgot how good this game is. Like, it takes a while to play. It took me 2 hours to get through a game here today, which is definitely abnormal. I mean, I play pretty slow because I'm still learning the game and whatnot, but I really like this game a whole heck of a lot. I genuinely forgot how fun it is. It makes me want to just play it more now, because it is. I've been having a blast playing it the past few days online, and it's been really fun just playing it today. And yeah, it's definitely a lot more work playing it like physically to worry about the AI and the upkeep and setting it up, and tearing it down is going to be a pain and a half. But I can see why this game is currently still chilling at number 12 on all of Board Game Geek, and how Terra Mystica was number 1, I think, for a while before my time, before I was really into the hobby. And I can see why. This game is so fun. I just, that's all I can say. I've been really enjoying playing it. I'm really glad I've kind of not forced myself, but like, how if you have a game that you kind of know, and then you don't play for a while, so you kind of forget the rules, and then it's just like, it makes it harder to get back out. I'm kind of glad I like forced myself to kind of sit down, relearn the rules, play it again, because this game is so fun. It really is. I definitely recommend trying it if you haven't tried it. Obviously, it's a bit of a beast. It's, on the Board Game Geek weights, I think it was 4.4 out of 5, and that's higher than anything I've done on my channel that I can think of. Man, the only ones I checked were Kanban and Arkham, which are the only ones that I, in my mind, could compare. And Arkham was like a 3 point something. I think Kanban was like in the 4s, but it wasn't higher than this weight wise. So yeah, there's a lot going on in this game, but it's such a good strategy game. And I like that there's a lot of variability, but it's almost all of it is at the beginning of the game. And there's no dice, so there's no randomness. So from the very beginning, you could just sit and like stare at the board and the layout for like 10 minutes and really plot out what you want to do, and then just do it. And I think that's really cool. That's like, you can spend a lot of time at the beginning strategizing because nothing's going to change, but there's just a lot of variability. I think that's really cool. And yeah, I'm glad I played this game again. And yeah, so I talked about this at the beginning, but I've been playing this on Board Game Arena. Board Game Arena has a fantastic adaptation of this, especially with built-in solo mode. So it took me 2 hours to play through it here today. Normally, my end physical, when I play this like in person, doesn't take me nearly this long. I would say normally about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. So this was definitely on the longer side. That's because, I'm talking through this. I took a break earlier and all that stuff, talking to chat and whatnot. But like on Board Game Arena, I can get through a game in definitely under 45 minutes. It's usually closer to a half hour, which is super nice because I don't have to worry about any of the upkeep or the AI stuff. It just does everything and I just play. And I think that's really cool. So that's how I was able to get through like 10 games in the past 2 days, is because I just play them on Board Game Arena. And yeah, I talked about this at the beginning, but I'll quickly shout out that there also is an app for this game, both on Steam for like desktop and whatnot. And there's also one on like the mobile app store, at least for iOS. I don't know for Android. I haven't tried the app because whenever I looked at the reviews, it looked like it was pretty mixed. Like it looked like it was like a good made app, but there seemed to be a lot of bugs. So I haven't tried it myself. Let me know if you've tried it and how it compares. But yeah, I haven't tried it myself, but the Board Game Arena implementation I think is fantastic. I haven't ran into any bugs, any issues, nothing. It's great. So I would highly recommend. Yeah, I think once again on Board Game Arena, I think you need the premium membership to play it, but there's a lot of great games on Board Game Arena, especially that you can play solo. So obviously, whether that's worth the cost to you is a decision for you to make. But I have a yearly Board Game Arena subscription that I don't foresee me getting rid of, because I play a decent amount with like friends and whatnot online, and now I'm gonna start playing more solo games. Like I'm gonna start doing more Gaia Project because I've been really having fun. I just want to get better at this game. Like now I finally beat the AI on the easiest difficulty. I'm gonna start working my way up, learning the Terrans faction a bit more. Most of the games I've been playing recently, I've only been playing this faction because I was like, I'm trying to get decent at this game. I don't want to trying to learn a bunch of different factions. I'm gonna pick one and just learn it. So people talked pretty highly of the Terrans and that they're like fairly straightforward, that a lot of the stuff in the game is just about Gaia forming, and that's their main thing, is what they do. So yeah, I've really been enjoying this faction. Yeah, overall, great game. Would highly recommend at least trying it out if it seems like something you would like. Like I said, there's digital versions. I think the app is maybe $10, and then Board Game Arena, I don't know how much it costs these days, but it's like $30 for a year, maybe like $5 or $6 a month. So it's definitely a lot cheaper than going out and buying the $60. Maybe this is a little bit more expensive. This is at least a $60 game. So it's, if you want to try it out, that would be my recommendation. But also, like, it's obviously not the same playing it online, It's different getting to see it all out on the table in front of you, but it's obviously a lot more work. It takes a lot more time. So pros and cons for sure. But yeah, had a blast playing it here today. And that's my thoughts on Gaia Project. I'm glad I played it. And yeah, probably play it another time soon on the, not soon, but in the near future on the channel for sure. Maybe I'll just do like a single video playthrough or something instead of like a live stream, so I can kind of edit it and try to make it less than 2 hours. We'll see. But yeah, all right, let me switch over to my just chatting screen, as I just chat real fast, and in my usual fashion, I will tease out what's upcoming on the channel this week, which is, I haven't talked about this. It's a bit of a space week on the channel, because last Thursday, my Let's Roll Up a Dungeon, I did Derelict Delvers rolling up a space dungeon. It's a weird looking spaceship, but I think it was a pretty cool dungeon regardless. Yeah, and then today I did some Gaia Project, because then Tuesday, it'll be kind of the end of the space week, I am playing Twilight Inscription. Another space game that I've played on the channel. I've done a live stream and a video of it in the past, but I'm returning to do just another video playthrough of Twilight Inscription. It's another game that's like, I haven't played it in a while, so I kind of wanted to just bust it off the shelf and give it another run through. And that's another game that's just like, the more I've been playing it recently to kind of refresh the rules in my head, it's like, man, I forget how good of a game it is. Twilight Inscription's really fun, especially it's got a lot of similar things where it's got different factions, you have different quests, you have different player boards, like there's also a lot of variability in that I like too. That obviously has a lot of dice rolling. It's a roll and write game, but it's still, I think, a lot of fun, and a game I've been kind of I've been having a lot of fun with just replaying it a lot more recently. So Tuesday, that's what's coming up, is a Twilight Inscription playthrough. Thursday, I will be continuing my Let's Roll Up a Dungeon series with episode 8, where I will be rolling up a dungeon using the Sandbox Generator RPG. So that's what's coming up Thursday. I'm planning on still trying to do a haunted house, haunted mansion type dungeon. I'm not for sure if that's going to work great with Sandbox Generator. I might have to push the Haunted Mansion back a week and do something else this week. Just because sometimes I have to kind of see what kind of dungeons the RPG makes, and then if that kind of makes sense for what I want to make. So I might have to change the outline a little bit and maybe use that Haunted Mansion next week. But regardless, this Thursday, I will be using Sandbox Generator on Let's Roll Up a Dungeon episode 8. And then next Sunday, I'm not going to be streaming. I'll be back home for Thanksgiving, doing family Thanksgiving and whatnot. We always do our Thanksgiving, like my family Thanksgiving the Sunday before actual Thanksgiving. So yeah, no stream next Sunday. So that's what's upcoming this week. Tuesday's Twilight Inscription, Thursday Sandbox Generator on Let's Roll Up a Dungeon, and next Sunday will be no stream, which, you know, I try to stream as much as I can on Sundays, but sometimes shit comes up and that's just how it is. But yeah, I think, I mean, the rest of the year I should be pretty good. I think the next stream I won't be streaming is on Christmas Eve, because that's, you know, Christmas Eve I'll be doing more family stuff and whatnot. But I think all the other streams between then should be all good. So yeah. Excuse me. Gosh dang. I can't wait to be over this cough. But yeah, that's what's upcoming on the channel. So it should be some fun stuff. And then I got some pretty fun videos coming up here in the future and fun streams. I could, you know, I guess I could tease a little bit something out. So since I can't tease out that next week's stream, I won't be streaming, I'll tease out the following stream for Sunday, the 26th of November, where, so I won't tease out something, I will be playing, I don't know where it is on my shelf, way down here, I don't know if you can see it, Stardew Valley, the board game. I finally got that. I've been wanting to get it for the longest time. It's been out of print. They've been like between print runs, and then I finally like signed up on their website for an email, got the email, they're doing another print run. Finally got it like maybe a couple weeks ago. So I've only played through it once or twice at the moment, but I'm really excited to play that. So that's what's not coming next Sunday, but the following 2 Sundays from now, 2 weeks from now, I'll be doing a Stardew Valley, the board game playthrough, which I'm really looking forward to. So there's a little teaser for you, since I can't really tease out much for next week. And that's it. That's all I got. We'll miss the stream. Have a good Thanksgiving with your family. I definitely will. It will be a good time. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this stream. Thank you all so much for watching, and I appreciate everybody that came by and hung out live. Christopher Ray and Kardik, and who else was here? There was some, Phoenix Knight was here earlier. That's right, and we had a NATO enthusiast pop in. So I appreciate all y'all hanging out. It always makes it a lot more fun live stream when there's people to just chat and hang out with. So I definitely appreciate that. If you enjoyed the stream, a like would always be greatly appreciated. And until next time, I'll see you. Have a good week, everybody. Go Gaia form some planets or something. It's a great time.